They told me not to go there. They warned me. Everyone in the neighborhood said the same thing about house number 13. People move in, but they don't move out. That house eats memories. Once you hear the knocking behind the walls, it's too late. But I didn't listen. I wish I had. It started with a friend, Samir, who vanished 1 year ago. No goodbye, no clues, just gone. The last place he was seen, house number 13. He had just moved in, a job transfer, cheap rent. He sent one selfie inside the house. He was smiling, but something behind him wasn't. When I zoomed in on the photo, my blood ran cold. A figure standing in the dark hallway behind him, its neck bent backward, feet turned the wrong way, and eyes white as chalk. That was the last I ever heard from Samir. 1 year later, I moved in. Yes, into house number 13. People said I was mad, but I needed answers. I was warned by the landlord, don't go into the attic after dark, and if you hear someone whispering your name, never answer back. He gave me the keys with shaking hands. The house was cold, not chilly, cold like something dead, like walking into a freezer with no electricity. The furniture looked fine, almost too perfect, like someone had just stood up and left it moments before. But the mirrors were all covered. Even the tiny one in the hallway was blacked out with tape. First night, the power went out at exactly 3 a.m. My phone glitched and I heard it. Footsteps in the attic. Heavy, slow, dragging something. Then a knock. Tap, tap, tap. From inside the walls. I held my breath. Then I heard my name. Clear as day. A whisper, dry and brittle, like leaves. Hassan, open the door. But there wasn't any door, just wallpaper peeling slightly at the corner. I tore it away. Behind the wall was a door frame, wooden, old, and carved with symbols I didn't understand. But no door, just an opening that led into complete breathing darkness. The next morning, the door was gone, just a normal wall. I told myself it was a dream, stress, but then I found something in the sink, a tooth, a rotten human tooth, and it was still warm. Over the next week, things got worse. The shadows in the house would move against the light. I would wake up with bruises shaped like fingers around my ankles. And every night, without fail, the knocking behind the walls returned. One night, I decided to record it. Set up my phone camera facing the hallway mirror I had uncovered. When I checked the footage the next morning, there was something else in the reflection, standing right behind me, their body twisted at impossible angles, their head dangling from the shoulder, their face smiling, but upside down. I ran. I packed my bags and ran to the police. They thought I was hallucinating until I showed them the selfie Samir had sent me a year ago. They sent a team. That's when the true horror was revealed. Inside the walls of house number 13, they found a tunnel, not just a crawl space, a system of narrow human-sized tunnels, and inside them, Bodies, more than 12, mummified, twisted, some missing their eyes, some with mouths stretched into horrific smiles. One of them was wearing Samir's watch. But here is the worst part. In the attic, under a loose floorboard, they found an altar, candles, rotting dolls, teeth in a jar, and a journal. Pages filled with handwriting in blood. It was Samir's handwriting. She comes at 3. She feeds on names. Never answer back. Never look into the mirror. She lives in the walls. She remembers. The police sealed the house, condemned it. But a few nights ago, I drove past house number 13. It was dark, but there was someone watching me from the window. Samir, smiling, upside down.